Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's going on? Got another written poem for y'all today. Of course, as always, if you hear anything in the background, it has nothing to do with this video at all whatsoever. So, of course, I'm still outside until, you know, you know, just until I get a new place, basically. I don't live alone. I live with my whole entire family. Not really, not my whole entire family, but you know what I mean. So, yeah. This one is, wait, let me see. This one is not that long, but it sounds nice. I done read some of it already. Usually when I write poems in my books, I don't really go back to them. I just like write them and that's it, and just leave them, leave some dates on them and etc. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you like these videos, like, comment, share this with your poetry friends, and we can get it cracking. If you're new, sub, and if you want to be informed about new videos I put out every day, hit that bell. All right, let's get started, y'all. This poem is called As All Things Should Be. Songs be on repeat, smile but I can't speak, blowing out my mind in utter silence now that I have been isolated, less guidance. I wanted to be dead before, to be in the stars that soar. Why is it that I cannot get this right? When I feel miserable, I look above. Is this how all things should be? I cannot fight this memory, so many people hated me. This not how things should be. Tuck my strings in shoes. Anxieties on the loose. Don't want to plant no seeds, knee deep in parent duties. No use of it. No dad and no mom to love. I'm too old to care. Little love. Why do I get overwhelmed? Shit, I'm living in hell. But I've come to understand what is. But this not how things should be. I cannot fight this memory. So many people hated me. Peace is all things should be. So yeah, that was all as all things should be. Um, this poem, of course, is dear to my heart, dear to everything I stand for, and it's just memory based. It's centered around me being depressed. It's centered around me having anxiety and not wanting to really live my life on a full scale. Um, the only way to really live life is to be the person that you're afraid to be. And most times I don't even come out of my house because it's like I'm paranoid of this world, too much anxiety, too much of complicated things to prove anything to anybody. And it's like I don't have to prove nothing to anybody, but for it being just me, myself, and I, and not having nobody else, including not even my family, it's kind of like what can you do? You know what I mean? Like what can you accomplish? What can you do by yourself that nobody else can? Y'all excuse that big ass truck. But yeah, for so long I've been trying to really push myself to do this YouTube thing because I've been like in my other videos, for those of you that are new, um I explain all the time how I would get a job and then I would lose a job, how I would get a job and then I would lose a job, and it's just like the people here and everything that they stand for is just I just hate it here, you know what I mean? And it's not even so much as just me and my own insecurity. It's actually the people here. And even when my uncle came down from California, he was like, why does everybody act the same here? And I was like, you know what I mean? Like, I was just like, I'm asking the same question, it's like everybody act the same here. And I was like, yeah, I mean, it's the same scenario. So where I live, there's no opportunity, there's no, you know, or any opportunity that I didn't grab that I couldn't see because everybody just kept getting in my way. Um, so yeah, when I say blowing out my mind in utter silence, Now that I have been isolated, less guidance. I wanted to be dead before, to be in the stars that soar. Basically means I barely say anything about my life to certain people because they don't care. Even going and talking to my mom about anything. My mom is literally the type of person that will play victim despite her condition. Um, and it's like she's very delusional, and the most that she'll do as a parent is blame everything on you. My siblings get get along with her better than I do, and mainly it's because we've been separated, and the most that she's really taken care of is my two sisters. And it was like, no matter what I do, if it comes between her and her girls, it has to be my fault. I start everything, I cause every problem, and that's a family problem. It's not really important. But the thing is, me trying to learn spirituality, me trying to learn positivity, I'm not trying to be in family warfare. I'm not trying to be one of those black families that fight all the time, every day, etc., etc. What my sisters don't understand is that my mental illness cannot be duplicated. So I have anxiety, really bad anxiety, to the point where, like, I can't be in crowds of people or I will have panic attacks automatically. Um, but it has gotten better, like, in the course of this year. So I'm not really feeling like that, like, barely, like, but it's still there. And they take my anxiety as some kind of weakness, like some kind of, like, something that they could use against me as a weapon, basically. I honestly don't know how my sisters uh switched up on me, but I wish I could tell you. I wish I could I don't even know the reason. But yeah, that's not important. So yeah, me practicing spirituality and practicing positive shit, it's kind of like me living around negativity. It will help with being, it will give me an extra boost for being positive, but I don't know. Like, only time will tell. I'll be talking for so long. I'm sorry. So when I say tuck my tuck my strings and shoes, anxieties on the loose, don't want to plant no seeds, knee deep in parent duties, no use of it, no dad and no mom to love, I'm too old to care. So when I say tuck my strings and shoes, anxieties on the loose, basically what I mean is I want to keep my distance from everybody as far as possible. My anxiety really is something that people dwell on, and it's like I don't want anybody to really get close to me like that because of that reason. So it's like I'm just glad I don't have depression, you know what I mean? When I say don't want to plant no seeds, knee deep in parent duties, no use of it, what that means is I don't want no kids, like, at all. Or no kid. If I do slip up and have a kid, I will be the best dad ever in the universe. But I mean, like, I literally don't want no kids. Like, I don't want, like, I just don't want no kids. It's just like having to grow up with siblings that have it better than you, and all kind of shit, and then uh seeing some of your friends having kids and knowing how hard it is to have a kid, and feeding the extra mouth, and et cetera, et cetera. I can't really deal with all that, and it's very unfortunate. I used to want to have like 10 kids, but now it's just like, I don't know. But yeah, this is as all things should be. If you like this poem, like, comment, share this with your poetry friends, and we can get it cracking. If you're new, sub, and if you want to be informed about new videos I put out every day, hit that bell. Alright, peace, y'all.